Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, on occasions of overview, of course, this is adjustments that we made towards different towards any of different rent real estate listing in Africa. Okay, if we are involved as a bank, of course, in over this region here, the regions we put on the map here, this is the configured rent per month. This is from 800 to 5,000, and for which there's a one bedroom, two bedroom, three bedroom, five bedrooms, adjustedly, okay, and then on which a monthly rent and a budget expenses is from there 4,000 to 30,000, okay, and then to 300,000 or to 30,000 there. If they are full-time employed, that is the rent is 2,800. At least that is 220,500 Ugandan shillings. Okay, of which that is Kenya, and then that is Uganda. That is Kenya to Uganda. I mean Uganda to Uganda. That roughly that much. That's when you are full-time employed, and then your expense is that much there, and then you are looking at a shop. That is 50,000 to at least I mean, this is 50 million. Let's say you have 50 million on expenditure. General shopping a year is that much there. And if you change it to Kenyan shillings, is from 27 shillings to 66 shillings, and then the 55 shillings. That's 133 shillings, at least less than 1,000 shillings. Okay, so and configured, that is roughly 1 million or less, or 2 millions or less. Okay, per any of those expenditures. If it's dollar, that is that much there. $1, $10, that's maximum. Then $1, that's $8 maximums, and then 17,000, and then 900,000. That is general expenditures you may like a year. So far, that is the overview there. Otherwise, if you have questions, that is me there myself. Of course, that is regards, and then the point we have so far race is that much there, and then that is also me there. Okay, you can see I'm 18 years old there, and then that's overview of me there. And then this one here can tell you briefly about the expenses I have, the workplace salaries, and then my earning here is 60,000 yearly, 75,000 yearly. That is graduations, and then that is 900,000. Okay, and then my net is non-taxable and taxable is 29,000. That is 1 million. That is 1,051,000 there. And then the expenditures of for tax, federal and provisional, that is roughly 180,400 there. And then that's that much there. Okay, and if you look on the hour I spend at work, that is the job I was doing is different. 60 hours times 53 weeks yearly. Time is at least 18 years in Canada. You are looking at 400,680 hours, okay, of my stay here in Canada, and then working full times. So for which it does is roughly 2 billion Ugandan shillings. Okay, roughly 2,900,000. And then to regular Kenya, that is we are looking at the 97 millions. Okay, 97 millions, that's roughly 3 billions there. And then there's roughly a pending of division of 100 trillions dollars unpaid amount there configurably. So that is in regards of all the areas. And if you look here, this is a total wine warehouse, and as being wine warehouse, we open to the public. We are selling this kind of shoes $2. Then that's roughly 227 shillings. and then that's roughly 7,000 Ugandan shillings. Okay, then if you look here, that's roughly five uh, 14,000, less than 15,000 Ugandan shillings for these airboats. And then if you look here for these other shoes here, that's roughly 14,000, 15,000. And then for these trousers, and then that's roughly 7,000. And then for this modem, this Wi-Fi here is roughly by the Wi-Fi $11. Anywhere, whatever, Africa, Canada, that is $11. And then now for this one, paid, don't pay it later, no internet bills, free Wi-Fi. Okay, so that's what we campaign here. And then we did that campaign, we have a feedback from the campaign we have. And then we will show you how the feedback was taking place. And then that's the fee there, and then that's the price there for this particular shoes. That's 15,000 there, and then that is roughly less than less than $5. Okay, less than $6. This one here, this phone here is $11. Anywhere, okay, is free. You can call anywhere for free. And then if you look here, those are the price of the phone there, $11 to $20. $11 to $20, and then any of those computers, and then those phones, and then the Wi-Fi's, and any one of those, okay, equipments, just for the, we are selling very cheap, of course, there you can see. And then the prices, they are listed, okay, they are all listed there, the price. And then this is 60,000 for this kind of desk, 60,000, and then 17,000 now with that is 17,000. Okay, that is roughly $200 Canadians. And then if you look at this pen, that is roughly 13,000 here, this one here. And then this not computer, but this is a TV, is also 13,000. And then this is $11 to $20. Okay, and then this is here higher adjustable, there desk, there are plenty of desk. You can see the prices, they are there. Okay, 13,700. Okay, so the prices of this phone here is 13,000 order to 1,000 there, the font here. You buy this kind of Google Pixels. Okay, and then those product here, we have them for sales. And then that's the price there. We have all for those kind of product. And then we have those kind of product for sale. And then, you know, we have argument and complaint. And then the election is there. We are 100% guarantee. We have this phone, we have this phone, we have this phone, we have the internet, your internet connected, your everything of yours, whatever, which one, we got them connected like this. That is the connections we have for your phone. And then we reject the bills. Okay, bills is rejected. If bills, we rejected it. Of course, your computer is all connected, wired, and then we connect every single personal part of it for $20. Whatever internet, $20. You buy the phone, $20, and then you use it there, $20. This is the internet there. This is the font there, home font, and then this is your mobile phone, $20. And then this is your computers. You buy them, and then you use them, and then the internet is right there. You buy, you connect to it, and then you begin using. Okay. And then of course we are here approved, 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 approved. Okay, that is basically connections we have here. And then briefly about our companies, what we do for a living. Okay, and then briefly about what we do for a living here, ladies and gentlemen, sir. And then briefly about what we do for a living here. This is Sudan. And then that is briefly about this, and then briefly about us. Okay, about us. Okay, there's these banks, branch managements, and then briefly about us, and then what we do for a livings. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That is briefly about us here. Okay, so I can tell you exactly what we have here on overview. Otherwise, let's look back here. If we look to the nth there and then to dot nth there, and then that can tell you that we have those jobs there. Okay, and that can tell you that's us there. We are the one resistant finance bank team here, and then that is really what we do here. And you can see we have our fully timing here. We are tracking our hours here. The hours is there on. We have what they call here time guards. And then that time guards goes like this with our name there. Then our systems which will calculate the hours we have at work here. And then if I start the work from morning, early morning, and then I work, and then the time there calculate that hours, and then they come to that limits here. And then they come to these limits here. That is when we pay it. We got it paid. Okay. Once they come to these limits, that is briefly about we are rural bank there. You can see a salary slips is there, which is calculated out of that time card there. And then our hours at work, staff name is there, working at, okay. And then the ODSB OW pays that much there, 60,000 yearly. And then the OSAPs is a student loan, Canadian loan system for students, and then is 75,000. And then immigrations and citizenship Canada, that is for 18 years in Canada. I have my 900,000 with them there. Okay, layout, and then non-taxable and taxable fee. We have that much there, and then we come with that amount there. The amount is calculated from that is 365 yearly for 60 hours, and then times 53 weeks yearly times 18 years in Canada, and then that's that much there, 400,680 hours of these banks works here in Canada. Okay, and then that's the amount I have here in Ugandan shillings. That's roughly 3 billions, and then Kenyan shillings, that's roughly 100 millions net earned. And then networks, and then regular hours is 40 hours weekly. Employed 4 times, of course, Monday to Friday, weekend and holidays. Okay, you can see there. And then the earning is there. And then that's the employee deductions and contributions is there. And then you can see that, of course, we have what we call the office branch managements here in London. That's the London area one. And then we have all those things here, of course, listed. Okay, designation is assistant manager. The salary date is that one there. Of course, the GST, the federal, the provisional is there. And then the amount is 180,000 deducted. And then for which that is roughly 16,000 is welfare. Okay, my welfare here. And then for the welfare, we show you for the welfare, we show you the track. This is my welfare track, this paper. Okay, for 18 years of welfare papers. Okay, the welfare papers is 18 years. You can see there, this is Ontario, Service Ontario. That is a government paid. Ministry of Children's, Communities and Social Service. Okay, they paid there. My name is there on the system there. And then this my paper is not stolen. And then if you look here on the sections of it, the account number is there, and then the sections of the case is there listed. And then my net paid is how much. This is the amount I'm earning per month here. And then this one here is what they called rent. The house rent is there. The house rent is there. And then they called pay direct utility, which is hydro. They're paid, and then water is paid. Heat, AC is paid there. Okay, AC is paid there, which is $213. $213 out of that one there. The amount is paid less than $100, $1,000. I mean there. That is basic need and shelter. Okay, the amount is there. And then if we show you the second paper, is the same thing. Okay, for January 2023, that is this year, and then it's shown there. And then if we go to the basic and Celta is there paid. Celta is paid $292. The amount is roughly 1,000. And then here you can see $85 is paid. 56.36 here they are paid off. And then my balance is there. That is my balance there. And then all this paper can tell you the same thing. Whatever we go to, which one can tell you the same thing. There are how many of this paper? There are 23 page here, 23 seats here, and then we have for 18 years of that paper, of that record. The record is 18 here. Why we are showing that? Because this is the case here. The case come from the office that they want to enter this tenant record, and then the guy write my name, fills my name here, and then the address they put it there. The owner is that one there. And then they said that they claimed I did not pay the money, and this is the money. The money is already paid, but they brought this case as a case for us to negotiate. I don't know how. So they said on this date I should pay. And then you can see there the transaction records indicated all pay off, all pay off. This is a troublemaker, and I'm not kind of forgiving about that. It's not a big deal. This is a mental illness. They can go to jail in a long time if they are not themselves. They are messing themselves. So here you can see and indicate there is indicated there is paid off, is cleared. Okay, so the person who claimed the money is not paid is this guy here. So this is the guy, and then that's the name there, and then the telephone number is there, and then he pretend he signed it there, and I'm not in charge of that, so I don't know him, and I don't deal with that. So that is contractually a different issue. They can be arrested right away by police. That's why we put a police surveillance there for this signature person to be hospitalized or to be put in jail for a long time, because the record can tell you. I carry my box here, my paper box here out to indicate that the rent never miss here. They got paid all along here. And if you look on the transaction can tell you there rent is paid direct, is automatically paid direct. Okay, it's paid. And this is which month? Last month. That was last month, 2022 December. Is paid there, you can see. And then if you see there, this is for January 2023. Is paid right there. Is paid. It's the same thing. $85, 56, 36, $20 they're paid. That is rent, and then hydro, and then they have what they call union gas or the water, and then the heat AC systems they are paid here. That is roughly $292 paid for the rent alone. And if you look all these papers, whatever we show you, it will indicate for you all paid, all paid, all paid. Okay, they will tell you the same stories, because this is all the burden here to the back, to the back there. They are all Service Ontario, and that is government owned. Ontario is the province of Canada, Canada, and is located between of course, USA and Canada, I guess. So people know that. So and that is government owned. Think a government deducting the money right from their paycheck. I mean, from my paycheck, which they're mailing like that. That is my income statements and the pay statements. That's why if you look there, for these calculations we did here, that is the calculations we ran here. These calculations can tell you exactly that is the amount of the money here which we calculated, and then all this money here, their hidden fee here, that is 60,000 coming out of this money here. That is 60,000 a year, and then it's all here. and then the money is deducted and held down by the government. So the government know they have expenditures because we bought away the homes for 19,000, less than 30,000. I paid for my homes to be in Canada for free, and then the home is paid by the governments. They know that, and then for which I have now my monthly payment. The government make a deposit to any Canadian home. Okay, they make 19,000, 30,000, less than 30,000. They paid fully, and then for which they will charge per month is $22 to $60 or to $85 per month. That's for rent here. They know the average. If I mess myself and then I go to this kind of name like this one, this is not a government. Okay, this one a homeowner, and then the homeowner owned a company like this, and then that company, if you are renting from them direct, the rent here is not 85. If you see 85, that is government. It's like this. These people, they are government here. You can see this is a Service Ontario. That is a logo, company logo there. And then these company logos indicate this is a driver's license, and then indicate this is a health card. Okay, or indicate that is a Service Ontario. Okay, so they have a lot of service there, which is a government owned, and then if it's like this is a private company, and then if you are renting from them, the rent is from $500 or 1,000, 2,000 average for a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms. That's the average you can get from them. So it's a different things altogether. That is why if it comes to that, I'm not really in charge there, and I don't know where that errors come from, and then I'm not really in charge. I don't know. So overview there, that is me actually Wayne Hassan as is it on. To be very specific, handling the so-called the bills, okay, so-called the bills. And if you look here, this kind of paper of the which they drop there, because this is the starter I put here, 18 years old. This status here is a different status, can affect also them, can have them screw, because this is the changes we are focusing on, because you see here we killed down the price here to 7,000. This price of the shoes here is how much? Is roughly $19 up, Canadian dollars, $19 up, and we kill it to $7, to less than $7, $4, $3. Okay, so these shoes here we make it $3 other than making it $19. They want it average, we must make it $20 average, and then for this one like this we must make it $40, $37. They are saying $32 average, and then like this one here you can make it $24 average, and then like this one $24 average, and then like this one here you can make it $19 average, because he's the employees and then the guy is going to work. That is what they're saying. So you see the differences here we are doing here. So if we tackle the bills, the bills, this is the bills, we rejected the bills here, and then we are doing a huge changes here on the bills, and then we publish a lot of record transactions which can campaign the bills here, of course, on the areas of the cell phone. Your mobile phone can ring for less than $1, and then the question was raised there. Okay, the question was raised there. This was based on your own experience. How would you rate each of your provider in terms of network reliability or reliability? So that is network. So if this is a wireless provider, Wind Retail Telecom is a wireless provider, and we gonna wireless providers such as these kind of companies. Okay, telecommunication providers such as this kind of companies. Okay, telecom. So if we see here, we can see many of those telecoms, such as those peepers. Okay, this is the telecoms. There are a lot of them here. There are a lot of these companies here. So this is the brands of the companies, and then the other new, and then this is the first one two here, and then this guy came from Africa. The tellers came from Africa, and then they become three, and then after that Fidos and then Charters came up, Virgin Wireless come up, this one here Public, and then Kudos they come up, and then they become many. That's why you can see embezzlement is become majority issue here with the telecommunications. So that's why if you look the price of such to see such kind of cities here, if they took here $100, $100, $100, $100, $100, and then you will be able to see this kind of sign there blinking. The Wi-Fi sign is on. The Wi-Fi sign is coming from here. You can see this sign is now on. This is the sign here is on. Your internet is on. Your internet access is on. That is when you will be able to see the sign is on. Otherwise, if you see this sign here is like that. Now this guy pay $100. This one pay $100. That one $100. That $100. That home there $100. That home there $100. Imagine they are all homes there. They are charging. They are collecting money out of those homes. That's why then we look at it every month collecting such kind of money. So we should do is like this. We provide here space. They corrupt people's space a lot. Internal drive is supposed to be that much. External must be that much there. Internet, and then for those things there should be that much there. And then they embezzle all a lot here. So you can see here, this is the mobility system here. Their concentration is how much? That is, they're saying unlimited. They're dealing with 25 gigabyte or more. And then that is what they're charging there. They want your space to be low so that you cannot invest even at workplace. Because if you are doing a work like this I'm doing here, and then you are making more money, you have this kind of space there, you are making more money than they are doing. So you're gonna have a big troubles between these kind of companies. That's why we have a lot of rivaling teams. And then those rivaling teams, they are not on the government assisted systems. They don't take the money. They don't deduct government. They don't deduct money on their behalf. This government, they don't deduct money on their behalf. We who are earning money from the government, they don't deduct that money from there. So you have to pull the money from your pocket and then you pay to those kind of company. That's why we, the wine warehouse, we come up with that idea. Okay, wine warehouse, we come out with that idea. This is wine warehouse. We come out with these ideas so that we can sell cheap to the people, and then to give those deals very cheap for you. You can afford them in the future, so that you will be able to run no more from Canada. Otherwise, Canada will be chasing you, and then you will be running up and down. You won't be able to settle down because those guys, they are not too good. They are just like this. This is their behaviors. You can see this paper we're showing you here cannot educate you, can educate you, you can understand it. This guy here never settled down. They will develop a small thing. For them is like they own now is French because they want what? This information here. You can scan them like that. Now you do them a big work. And then now they're gonna look at their money, how much money I make there, and then now you help them too much. And then you volunteer for free, of course. And then helping holding those papers for them. Because the guy is now liquoring. They're gonna begin doing their liquors there. You are not in charge, they are very in charge. You see? So vis-a-vis, we don't want that to happen for you. So the government themselves, they reason a lot here to make this kind of money, $85 for you per month. Because they campaign very wisely. If they don't do this, everybody will be on the street at least. everybody will be on the street because you will be paying $2,000 a month, and then you will be on the street, obviously. And then how will you afford your slave? So someone may screw you a lot, and then you will found you are bothering even another assistant from another persons. You cannot go and borrow over $2,000 from another person. So that's why is a regard they limit the campaign, they make it like this $85. And if we can also campaign with us wine warehouse, and then we bring down the price for you, and then we make it available, you can buy $11 or $20 the product. The Wi-Fi modems like this one here, you buy like this one here, you buy $20. You buy and you begin installing your things, and then you begin the jobs. And then you look good, reasonable there at homes. And then shall I be going there as wine, and then bother bring me $20 again? No, we don't do that. You already buy your things, that's your home. We cannot follow you. Shall the government come back here again? When I already they stand on my behalf, they said, don't even take this money yourself to the bank. We will deduct the money from your paycheck and then give to these people. And then you can see that the transactions itself indicated the bill is already deducted. Right there is deducted. This is your payment amount. And then this is your balance. This is their balance. Is already there deducted. Shall they come to me? No. That is a troublemaker because this is not a government office, because the guy here is a cleaning, is cleaning the home. This home, the government put your work is to maintain this cleaning, clean for us the hallways, and then he's not the one. He's standing for these dollars. They don't know. They are too green about these dollars. How the owner of the house is eating this money, they don't know. And then they want to use a force so that they will be able to know. You see, that is very wrong totally. So ladies and gentlemen, be precise, and then try to understand exactly what is available. Don't just begin fooling people anyhowly. Take your time. Otherwise, be very careful. Otherwise, there by me, wine has and as is it on.